auction that off one of the charity things this summer, hopefully. All right, Connor, pretty good player, isn't he? Pretty good player. Yeah, wonderful win for us. You know, somebody said you're going to win by 10 and give up a kickoff return at halftime when it, you know, looked like either way. You'd say, how's that going to happen? But he was sensational. Bruce Ellington made some catches. Shaq Rowland made some big ones. Mike made some runs, and then our defense came alive in the fourth quarter. We've been very good defensively in the fourth quarter, and it's a four-quarter game, so it was really neat to get us another bowl championship down here. 2 in a row at the Capital One, 3 in a row in Florida, so feels pretty good.
All right, we'll open it up at this time for Coach or either of the student athletes. Bruce Ellington will be joining us shortly, and Connor Shaw, if you did not hear, was named game MVP. Once again, if you can find the microphone, when you ask a question.
Steve, could you just talk about the adjustments that the defense made at halftime? It seemed like you know, they kind of locked down on that running game and really started hitting those guys a lot better.
Yeah, well, I'm glad the team that rushed for the most yards did not win today. I didn't realize they had quite that many, but I knew they had a lot of big runs. And even though we gave up a lot of rushing yards in the middle of the field, our guys were pretty tough down in there. And they made some key third downs, which enabled those drives in the first half to keep going. But, yeah, scoring is the big defensive staff, as we all know. And let's see, we held them to 17 points, kickoff return game 1. So a good day for our defense, even though Wisconsin's an excellent running team, as we know.
Steve, over here to your far right. So, obviously, Connor was on point today, very accurate, but could you address the job done by both Shaq and Bruce as far as catching the ball in traffic and going up and making some real circus catches well covered today?
Go ahead, Connor.
Yeah, they made some plays. They told me before the game, just toss it up there and they'll get the ball. And all of us line played well as well. And, a couple of times I just threw it up, and Shaq and Bruce made some excellent plays. So I couldn't be more proud.
Yeah, the 4th and 5 play was interesting. We called the same play on, what, 3rd and 15, and Bruce went the wrong way. He didn't get the signal or something. And Connor scrambled around. I think hit Brown and Wallace for about 10 or 12. So we had that 4th and 6, and we called the same corner route, same play we threw against Missouri. And when Connor threw it a little high, I said, ooh, maybe a little high. And then, Bruce got a hand on it, tipped it to himself, and came down with it. And then the touchdown was a very similar play, although it was a little different. But Bruce somehow or another broke wide open and hit him perfectly. So those little 3-play scenarios, well, there were so many big plays in the game, but those were very important, obviously.
And Coach, can you talk a little bit about just Connor accounting for 5 touchdowns there and that receiving play that he got a touchdown?
Yeah, we've had that play in for about 3 years, but we don't put it in every game. But this week we were at breakfast today, and I told Connor we're going to throw the one back to you. We had another one with Bruce coming around and the tight end sneaking out in the corner or something like that. I said, let's throw the one back to the quarterback. It's probably only going to be good once anyway when you have the same motion. So Coach Elliott wanted the other one. I said, you know what? I told him we were going to throw it to Connor first, so we're going to throw it to Connor. I don't listen to Coach Elliott all the time. Some of his run suggestions, I have to. But anyway, we finally made a few little rushing yards in there. But yeah, Bruce threw a good ball. Connor had sort of a good little acting job. He hands it all, and he's like, he's not going anywhere, you know. And that guy hesitated just a moment, and he was able to play behind him. And Bruce got it in there. And he played wide receiver, you know, in high school, so what, junior year, something like that. So he's pretty good out there also.
Connor, what did you think when he told you that that play was going to get in? Is that a play you wanted to get in, that catch?
Oh, absolutely. I wanted to be a receiving touchdown. And what better way in my last game to get one? And yeah, he told me at breakfast, and that had him back in my mind. So I'm glad we called it.
Steve, have you ever seen Connor as good as he was today? I know you've seen a lot of great performances probably, but this one.
He was 20 of 21 against Missouri, so that was pretty good a couple of years ago. And the 4th quarter against Missouri, he was very good again this year. And but yeah, today he had to play that. We had to play offensively today. We couldn't go out there and run 3 and punt, and we had to stay on the field. It was that type of game. And so Connor had that one. I told the defense we had that one fumble that Connor had. We got stripped him, and they got nothing out of it. And that was huge, and didn't hurt us at all. And I think we got the next drive and went and scored. I think maybe after 3 quarters, we'd only had 6 possessions. I think the 4th quarter, there was some turnovers in there, and we couldn't run the clock out with the flip. But defense played super and got 2 or 3 turnovers there at the end.
Coach, it looks like today you're able to get your Gore-Tex on, and the guys said that they were going to hit you with the Gatorade bath on the shoulder. How did that go today?
Yeah, it was very convenient, comfortable. I won today. I got the jacket on. I said, now just please try to hit me in the shoulders. And then, all right, Bruce, they almost hit me in my hips. So there was no pain to that. Maybe that's the way they ought to orchestrate the Gatorade or ice water dumping. I'm glad Clowney got a piece of it. I had to tell him, get the bucket and hit me, I'm ready. So, sometimes you have to tell these guys what to do. Bruce had a heck of a game. Makes more big plays as a receiver, I think, than almost any receiver I've coached out of 25 years or so. But he can come down with a big catch when we need it. And certainly. Now, was that your first throw today? First touchdown pass? So, pretty good game. Pretty good day for Bruce Ellington also. Excellent day.
Coach, right here in front. Great. There's obviously a lot of bells and whistles and festivities going on during a bowl week. How do you balance, and you seem to have a good time at it, how do you balance that with obviously trying to get your team ready and trying to win a game?
Well, you trust your older guys. You trust your older guys because there's a lot of free time. We don't see them after practice till 11 o'clock curfew, and we don't see them. So we trust that they know what to do and have good, wholesome, clean fun, and pretty much our guys know how to do that. So guys like Connor and Bruce, older guys, Chad Sutton and so forth, our senior captains do an excellent job of telling the guys, here's how we're going to act.
What about your approach, though, is what I'm more specifically getting at.
Oh, my approach has been the same almost all the years. What would you say, about like regular season, Connor? A little bit. This week is about like regular season as far as practices and attitude. Back in Columbia, we bump around a little bit. We don't try to get anybody hurt. We don't get fired up in Columbia. We try to build your momentum and enthusiasm as it gets up to game time is what we try to do. That's what everybody tries to do, I guess. Ask Bruce something. He had a heck of a game.
Steve, this one's for you and then for both players to address. How much did this one feel like some of the 33 from the last 3 years, and that it's been tough for a while, and then there's a series of plays where you guys were able to make them win?
Go ahead, Bruce.
The guys, we came together as a team today and worked together. Connor did a great job leading us. We just came as a team today and just built on what we did all week and just came out and played.
Yeah, I told the team before the game that we faced every scenario we could possibly face this season, and that Wisconsin would be no different. And so glad that we battled throughout the game. Our defense came to play. We just battled throughout the game, and we couldn't move around.
Yeah, Connor likes the big games, and so does Bruce. And sometimes we have a few guys that, they get a little shaky in big games or whatever, but not these guys. So when your key players like the tough situation, close games, 4th quarter, the way these two especially, then you got a chance for good things to happen. And we've won 11 this year, and there's been 6 or 7 that could have gone either way. And 4th quarter has really turned them into our favor. We lost one of them in Knoxville, but other than that, this has been a wonderful season with maybe the team we have, and the way it could have gone the other way, but it went our way so often this year. So we have a lot to be thankful for. We've been a blessed team this year.
All right, in the back.
Coach, you've had plenty of impressive quarterbacks in your coaching career, but how special has that guy been sitting to your left for you since you've been here?
Well, obviously I had a lot of good ones, and Connor's right there amongst the best, no question about it. And we've won a bunch of games, 33 and 6 now in the last 3 years, and to finish like this. Even all my years in Florida, we never finished like this. Of course, we had to play FSU the last game every year, and in the bowl game. So, but to win the last 6 in a row, I guess the last 2 years, and the other year maybe 4 or 5 in a row, it has been special. Not to lose in December. Maybe we hadn't lost in November much the last 3 years either. But yeah, it's because of guys like Connor. Connor can take care of the ball and make plays when the game's on the line. Game was on the line, a whole bunch of plays today.
Connor, can you define your emotions as you put the uniform on one last time today and went off the field as a winner?
Yeah, it was difficult to hold it back once I got in the locker room. My brothers came up and hugged me, the coaches, and it was a very emotional moment. But I couldn't imagine a better way to go out.
He caught his first touchdown pass, didn't he?
Connor, over to your right. Has it hit you yet that this was your last game, and just what does it mean to go out the way you did today?
It hit me a little bit after the game, receiving the trophy and getting in the locker room, but I'm sure it'll hit me more once this all ends and just the hype ends. But like I said, I'm just proud of our team, and we're establishing a new tradition around here.
Yeah, Connor played a lot more football. I'm sure the NFL guys were watching today, and they're looking for quarterbacks that can avoid the rush, move around a little bit, and throw, and Connor can do all that. So I think he's got an excellent chance. And, obviously, I think Bruce has got a chance to play in the NFL. If that's the direction he wants to go. You don't want to go to Europe and play basketball, do you? You want to go to Russia and play. But yeah, he's got, I think, a career in football. That obviously be his decision.
Bruce, can you talk about what it took to come down with some of those contested balls that you were able to pull in today?
You know, it just took, working at it, all summer, all week during practice. And, our quarterback right here, he delivered it, so I had to catch it.
For Connor and Bruce, with Demir not being available today, how big was it for the receivers to come up with the big plays that they did?
We got guys that, work hard every week, and they've been working hard over the summer. So, Demir not being there, we got guys that can step up and make plays. So, even though he wasn't there, he was still on the sideline cheering us on, being a teammate.
Yeah, ever since I've been here, we've battled a lot of adversity and had a lot of key players go down, and a lot of guys step up, and that's no different today.
Bruce, have you made a decision about next year?
No, sir, I haven't made a decision.
When do you expect to?
I don't know. I'm just, just happy to, get the win today and celebrate with the team.
When's the next hoop game?
January 3rd.
2 days from now, huh? Home?
Yeah. That's
You'll be there. You'll be there, I guess. I guess he will. He always has been in the past. But, yeah, I just now noticed Connor hit 22 of 25 today. I didn't realize it was quite that good. But that's a lot of guys can't hit that in warm-ups. Against the air. It really is something. Connor shot off 22. It's 25 in it. Pretty good, Coach Tanner.
Coach, how does it feel to have this bowl game mark your 300th game?
What's the question?
This marked your 300th game. How did it feel to have this win?
I'll be honest, somebody told me that right before the game. And they told me that right before the game. It was my 300th game as a college head coach. And, yeah, I hadn't thought about it until right before the game. But I know everything is, in all my life, in all the Gamecock life, we've never had 3 years identical. I mean, think about it. 6-2 in the conference, 11-2, win the bowl game, beat Clemson, all three. They're identical years almost. Won 18 in a row at home. That's something that is amazing to me too. We lead the nation right now in consecutive home victories for all of you that are not Gamecocks. We got the long 18 in a row we won at home, and they've not been blowouts. They've not been like some of the games when I was coaching in Swamp. There were a lot of blowouts there, but these were just games that could have gone either way, and somehow or another, these guys made plays to win the game. So it's been amazing. It's been a wonderful time for all of us.
All right, 2 more for South Carolina, first in the back.
Bruce, straight back. If this is indeed your last game here, can you just talk about how awesome it was for you to go out the way you guys did today, and also how much the university means to you for letting you be a 2-sport athlete?
It's been great. I had a great time here. Ever since I made the decision to go play football, I think it's been the right decision. I have no regrets on playing both sports. And, having these guys back behind me, telling me, just to play, go out there and do what you got to do. And playing as a team, that's what it's all about.
Connor, talk about your mindset for the next level here. coach thinks you're going to play a lot more football. I do too, with the NFL the transition to more of a zone read type of offense. Just talk about your mindset in the off season coming up.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I hope I get the opportunity. And guys like Russell Wilson, you know, they gave me hope. You know, shorter guys that can move around the pocket. But I'll go back to Atlanta and train. Of course, I'm going to soak this victory in and have fun with teammates. But yeah, I plan on going to Atlanta and training for the gym.
He's going to the combine also. Do you know that?
I did not know that.
They told me not to tell you till after the game. She said, don't tell him after the game. He's invited to the combine. So he's several of our players are. Yeah. You have to be a senior to be invited, though, Bruce. Juniors, I'm not invited to.
All right, thank you, Coach. Congratulations. And once again, South Carolina.
Get a shower. We got to get out of here.
Outside to your right.
All right. See you guys. All right. Thank you.